All right, we got a news reporter that fucked up pretty good.
Oh,
Oops.
No.
This is some terrific audio. The video's up on YouTube and break.com.
Rich's headphones are not working. Turn the volume up, Rich.
I did.
Oh, Rich, you could do it without headphones.
Sweetie, but he won't hear the report up. He won't hear the audio.
True.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Got to hear that.
Somebody
Turn the volume up. You plugged in?
How
I'm sure he's got something misspelled to say about this report. So.
Here we go.
The deputy police chief says 6 officers were killed, including the district's top cock after a cop after the vehicle.
Wow, twice.
Wow.
She couldn't get cock. She had cock on a brain. Cock. I mean, big cock. Wow.
Is that great?
Wow.
The deputy police chief says 6 officers were killed, including the district's top cock after a cop after the vehicle they were riding in was sprayed with bullets. 3 other officers were hurt in the attack. And those are your latest headlines. I'm Jane Skinner. I'm going to send you back to Shepard, who is live where? Just outside of Memphis.
No honesty.
They're all laughing.
South Carolina Gamecocks. She's a big fan. Go South Carolina.
Do you know how hard it is to read when everyone else in the studio is shaking with laughter at your misfortune?
I know. I've been there, Jane.
You should
Works for me many billions
do
of
it
times.
now.
Okay.
I love that.
Wow. It's Friday, Jane. No one's watching. They're out doing things. It's just me, you, and Dorellen down in Destin. That's it. We'll look for you on YouTube there, Janie.
Thanks so much.
Oh, that's good.
All right,
I love that a policeman died and they're all laughing.
They're all laughing over
cock.
cock. Yeah, great.
Fuck them.
Who cares? YouTube.
Cop, faggot. Laid his life down for people. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Fuck 'em. We got the cock line on YouTube. It's great. Watch this chick.
The deputy police chief says 6 officers were killed, including the district's top cock after a cop after the vehicle they were riding
You can
in.
hear him starting to laugh.
Is that Otto doing the thing?
Top cock, a cock was shot.
Do we have the Shepard Smith one?
We have that, and we should do Rip Cunt for Louis and the Black Cock one.
Come on, let him rip.
Let's
Shepard Smith. This was Shepard Smith we got first. Yeah. This is the guy that was just talking to the girl after she fucked up saying top cock. This is the guy that chimed in and said we've all been there. He's done this before.
J-Lo's new song, Jenny from the Block, all about Lopez roots, about how she's still a neighborhood gal at heart. But folks from that street in New York, the Bronx section, sound more likely to give her a curb job than a blow job or block party. The New York Post was sorry about that slip up there.
Yeah, sorry
no
about
idea
that.
how that happened, but it won't happen again. And that's your news.
That wasn't even close.
No, it wasn't.
Blowjob.
Fucking cop, fucking dick in the cunt. I mean breakfast.
J-Lo's new film, Rape That Spick. Wait a minute, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant to say.
I meant made, whatever.
The deputy police chief says 6 officers were killed, including the district's top cock after a cop after the vehicle they were.
Jesus. She can't get cock off her.
One thing I'll say about dumb Shepard Smith, he did acknowledge it both times. You got to give him that. He's a douche,
you have to.
We acknowledge it.
We got this next one we haven't played in a while.
Easterly winds will be very strong, too, and that will cause coastal flooding, very dangerous rip currents, as well as very high surf.
Wow.
Rip currents. Do we have the...
I like the idea that there's weather that's ripped, like there's going to be these cunts ripping through the sky.
I was going to say, was she talking about Louis' daughter?
Do you have the Tom Brokaw?
The Brokaw one we have?
Oh, we got that one, too?
How about the Martin Luther King
That's a good one, too.
Yeah, we'll play the other one there.
Play Brokaw, because that's kind of close to the last one.
Or play the one you got, Derek. He had one all queued up. Make it easy for him.
Continuing to follow the latest developments in the crash of Delta Flight 5191, 49 people killed. Here's a Black Hawk helicopter surveying the scene. We know the NTSB.
Black Hawk helicopter.
This is the latest. This is the latest rage on YouTube. I mean, there's a whole section dedicated to reporters fucking up.
Plane full of dead people. Black Hawk. Funny Black Hawk.
The Black Hawk helicopter. How big was that helicopter?
Oh. Huge. Now this Tom Brokaw. What do you want?
The
bell.
Oh,
thank you.
There we go. Close one.
I had a doozy.
A little inappropriateness. This is Tom Brokaw, who has a hard enough time speaking as it is. But he was talking about the president's tax cuts, and this was live.
The key component in what the president insists is a job stimulus program. Ohio, a strong Republican state, is hurting economically. And as NBC David Gregory reports tonight, the president took his message right to a powerful Ohio Republican who is not convinced the tax cuts are the answer.
See, he didn't fumble and go back. He just
there's a little delay. The tax cuts are the answer. And his face, when you look at the video, is kind of like, oh, shit. Keep going.
You know, as a viewer, though, you're rooting for him to get to the end of the sentence.
Tax cuts.
He's just struggling to that period.
Oh.
We got the Martin Luther one?
Yeah, this guy got fired for this.
It's really, none of them got fired except this guy did because of the this is what annoyed me.
And this is obviously a slip-up. I think.
Of course it was.
Yeah, let's listen to it, and then we'll tell you what he meant to say.
The next couple of days, temperature is going to stay well above normal after a couple of days well below normal. Here's a look at your extended forecast for tomorrow. Sunshine, 60 degrees, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We're going to see temperatures in the low 60s and mostly sunny skies. Look at that as we head toward Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
It was King...
Because he was going with Junior. It was Junior. That's that Martin Luther King Jr. It wasn't
King Jr. Yeah,
Jr.
he was like
rushing through it.
King Jr. comes out coon.
Black cock helicopter isn't fired.
Black cock.
A cop death. And
Rip cunt.
Rip cunt.
Tax cunt.
Top cock over a police officer. 6 dead cops. And then no one else fired. But this guy makes a politically incorrect, obvious error, and they dump him.
Oh, can we do the, do you have the mountain climber one? That is my favorite. I forgot all about that one. Oh, we do have it?
Yeah. I don't know that one.
There's so many of these.
One, Louie. Okay.
Right after the break, we're going to interview Eric Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. He's blind. So we'll hear about that.
Okay, as we head to the break.
Oh my God. He's gay. He's gay.
You know, there's some gossip.
Oh,
you heard at lunch
He's blind.
She went to lunch with the girls and got some nice gossip, and that's all she was thinking.
And even she went, he's gay. Gay. I mean, fucking blind. Shit.
No.
All right, takes a dick up his ass. Wait a minute.
He has brown eyes. I don't know how I made that association.
He's so blind that people shove dicks in his mouth. It made him gay.
He just can't see them coming.
But he didn't know he was everywhere gay. He goes, he's like,
he's gay. You know, the guy's sitting there going, and I'm
But listen to gay, because she starts talking to herself like, gay?
Gay, what are you saying?
I said that.
Yeah, who said that?
Yeah, let's hear that again.
It was me.
Right after the break, we're going to interview Eric Weihenmayer, who climbed the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest. But he's gay. He's blind. So we'll hear about that coming up.
Okay, as we head to the break, a look at the...
They're not even close.
No.
There's not one letter that is shared by both words.
No. Gay, blind, no.
He's a faggot cocksucker. Wait, he's a Republican.
Got a load of cum in both eyes, which blinded him.
God, we got a lot of requests. You got the weatherman?
Which one was that?
The black weatherman? I don't want to give away the...
Yeah, don't give away the punchline.
The bit, in case people haven't heard it.
E-Rock's pointing at the screen. You know this isn't going to be the right clip. Do you see the look?
Yeah.
I wish this was TV just to see E-Rock's disgusted look when I make fun of him.
Oh, he hates it.
Turns his head real quick like, it's such a fuck you. And then he's back to... whatever he does.
Yeah, exactly. Back to the incompetent bungling.
We got it? I guess.
I hope so.
All right, here it is.
Be pushing across Central Florida, so places like Orlando, Daytona Beach, the Cape Canaveral area, Vero Beach will be getting in on the heavier rainfall, and eventually the ice should I am so sorry, Bill. Oh my God! What the hell just happened? This is what just happened. That thing was crawling on my leg.
Oh.
By the way, that guy is so fucking blind.
He is the blindest
man
I've ever seen.
That is a flaming blind man.
That guy's gay voice came out.
That fella needs a dog and a stick with red on it.
Like he was hiding his gay voice for the most part. You could kind of tell, and then it's a cockroach. The cockroach appears.
A roach. I think the other kind he would have liked.
And the gayness came flying out of the closet. Oh, we got another track to this, right? And then this happened.
Oh God! If that. Oh my God!
What a faggot.
Right at the wall for me.
Yeah, The wall with a hole in it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what a fruit. Jesus, it's a bug.
Yeah, I know, and he's black like he's never seen roaches.
Oh.
Moving back for a second, Bert in Philly on the instant feedback. His last name is Haggard, just like his asshole.
Do we have the one with the argument?
The argument.
I love the one that happened during Katrina.
What?
I think it was during Katrina. The weatherman for CNN and the anchor girl.
Okay, that's a good one.
The weatherman was taking a little too long.
We could
I don't remember that one.
We might as well play all of them then, because we got to play the L.A. news team. That is a great one.
Another good one.
And Derek's got one here to play.
Because they're such puppets. I mean, when they fuck up, it's great.
You simply get chills every time you see these poor individuals. As Jack Cafferty just pointed out, so tragically, so many of these people, almost all of them that we see, are so poor and they are so black. And this is going to raise lots of questions for people who are watching this story unfold.
Wolf Blitzer, man.
Yeah, right on.
I watched that
Blitzer
live.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that live when it happened. I'm just sitting watching Katrina coverage because it's all you did when that was going on. I went home, turned on the news.
Yeah, it's better than Comedy Central.
It really was just a scream. And Wolf Blitzer's on. He's in front of his 20,000 TV screens. And when he said that, I actually looked over at my girlfriend and said, did he just say that?
America said the same thing.
Yeah.
If you'd been standing anywhere, you would have heard that.
They are so poor and so black.
But where was he going with that? I don't get, was it their tone?
I think it was trying to go into the fact that, they're not getting the help they need because of their race.
Right.
Yeah,
if it was a bunch of white people. But to say they're so poor and so black.
Just that when
not so many black people. Yeah.
He's stunned by people's blackness.
You could say that about three people.
Those fuckers are black.
Two people in the room. They are so black. I think he meant there are so many that are so poor and so many black people, but he fucked it all up just going, there's one guy that is just black as night. So
well,
black.
You can't blame him. It's not like he's an eminent journalist or anything.
No.
It's not like that
hasn't been in the business that many years.
We got another one. We got two more to play here.
But the storm was 902 millibars. 902 was the lowest that you had with this storm a couple of hours ago. So it has filled in a little bit, filled in with some air, not as low of pressure. But Camille, let me talk, Carol.
Translate that for us. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Well, if you would let me talk. Camille was 908. And so this is actually now not as strong as Camille, but not really as strong as it's been. 908, I'm walking over here because I can have this chart, but it's not in front of me. 908 millibars is 26.81 inches of mercury. This storm got down to 26.61, and right now it's 26.98. Now, if you would go to your home barometer that you have, it's probably a big circle hanging on your wall that you got from an uncle somewhere. If you go look at that, that is completely off the screen.
This guy got something from an uncle, and it wasn't a barometer.
You have to have a barometer that would go that low in the northern hemisphere, unless you were up.
Shut up!
Get under it.
She was
all right. Just having fun.
Just having fun, he says. He goes, all right, just having fun. No, it wasn't fun. You were angry. Because she had every right to fucking jump in because he's babbling about barometric fucking pressure.
Guy's an asshole.
Oh, what a tool.
I don't know who he is, but if you live in his town, please invite him to die on purpose. Please fucking encourage him.
I don't know that man, but he's a cunt.
How many more we got? Just the L.A.? All right, and then we finally got this. I don't think this made the air, Louis, but I guess...
During a break.
During a break, the news team went at it. It's like a chick and a guy there in L.A., and they just went at it just before the news started. Listen to this tape.
First segment.
It's done that way all the time.
It frequently is. It frequently is.
Well, then we better talk about it.
Do you hear me complaining about it?
Then we better talk about it.
Tonight I'm complaining because tonight I said,
then we better talk about it because I think you've got a problem. I think we've got a problem, all right? If that's what you think, then we'll talk about it after the show, and we'll talk about it with Roger Bell. Because I'm not going to sit here night after night and put up with this shit. Okay?
Night after night? Night after night?
Well, it looks to me like that's the way it's going to go,
I'll take the ante up a little higher than that, even.
Than that,
You're not only wrong, you're way out of line.
Let me tell you something.
You started it, pal.
You want Harold Green, you might get him.
Fine with me. Fine
is it
with
really?
me. Good old Harold Green.
Okay. You want to start dealing with shit? Go ahead. That's what you want. You just might get it. Awesome. You know, you go home and have a couple of shooters, and I don't know what the fuck happens, but when you come back, you're not the same lady.
That's not true.
Some nights it is, man.
When news happens, you see it happen on Channel 7.
Don't you?
The #1 station for news and information in Southern California. Now, Paul Moyer, Ann Martin, Johnny Mountain Weather, and Todd Donahoe Sports. This is Eyewitness News Tonight.
3 men dead tonight in an execution-style murder in Los Angeles.
And he just goes right into it, man. What a pro. What a fucking pro. Accusing his fucking lackey next to him of drinking when she goes home. Do a few shooters. I don't know who the fuck you come back at.
In between the 6 and 11 o'clock news.
Yeah, I'll tell you something, lady.
They go home and do whatever.
You're a different lady.
You're a different lady.
Oh,
do a couple of fucking shooters. And she's just, I do not. In a tone of voice that means, yes, I do, every fucking night. To deal with you.
We got one more. We keep finding them. The Bill Evans and Steve Bartelstein fight over Donald Trump's wife's name.
Yeah.
Have you seen this? This is the new dress. It's something old, something
The weatherman is taunting the anchor guy. Yeah, it's the anchor says her name wrong, and the weatherman starts taunting him, and he gets pissed. Like, what? You're the fucking weatherman. Why you taunting me, motherfucker?
Have you seen this? This is the new dress. It's something old, something new, and something that costs about $100,000. Here's a look at the wedding dress made for supermodel Melania Knauss, the former, or the future Miss.
Wait, go over that name again, Steve. What was that?
You know what? Why don't you do it, Bill?
No, I'm not the anchor, Steve.
Melania, right?
Why don't you go over it? Why don't you do it?
I'm not the anchor.
Well, you know what, then I'll pipe down over there during the VO, wouldn't you?
What then, Steve?
Go ahead, do it, Bill.
It has 300 feet of satin.
If you're not the anchor, then don't interrupt me.
I wanted to know what
if you're not the anchor, then
go, baby, go. Go.
The gown was designed by John Galliano for Christian Dior. And the bride plans another dress of Vera Wang design after the couple's first dance. The wedding is set for Saturday. Why don't you give it a shot there, Bill?
Hey, I'm just representing the audience. I heard now.
My bad. I'm sorry, Bill.
I'm not looking for an apology, Steve.
I know,
I'm just saying,
sorry.
Would you like to take another shot?
No, I wouldn't.
I can't take a shot at it. That's why I do the weather. I don't read that stuff.
Right. It is so cold
outside.
outside.
It's cold in here, too.
Take a shot at the weather if you want.
I don't know.
It don't matter.
I'm good with that.
Hey, dude, I get paid either way. It's so cold. Look at the weather to start the day. And it will be a day where it will be a cold day.
We lucked out and got that one on our own. We just happened to be rolling.
We were watching that as it happened.
No one has that one. That one never made it to YouTube or anything.
People get in each other's asses.
Oh,
they really do.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I do stand-up on the road, I do like some TV morning show. As if anybody that's watching morning TV is going to...
those are the worst.
Yeah, the worst. But it was this one in Sacramento, and it was the usual team, kind of older guy and lady with too much makeup. But they had put in a young guy, like hoping that was going to beef up,
Yeah, it's going to bring in the younger
Get the ladies to watch it.
Some fucking guy who had a show on Comedy Central for a minute. I forget his name. Chris something. I forget his name. But anyway.
Quinn?
But so he... I said, hey, he said, yeah, I'm stuck here in Sacramento doing local news. What a shitty job, but during the break.
Oh.
And sitting right next to him is the anchor who's been there for like 50 years. And I said to the young guy, it's a job. You should be grateful that you're working. There's nothing wrong with local news. It's a career. And the old anchor goes, yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes.
Oh,
would you listen to him, please? And they got into a huge yelling match. And then we're on the air in a second. Hi, good morning.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Spread the love. We love each other. I love it.
We got another one, Derek? I think we're playing this one. You guys might be on the same... All right, cool. Here's another one, Louis. See, we go back to what we were doing.
Now we're back.
We were off the highway for a while, but now we're back on.
Turn back on.
One report from the Interfax news agency says witnesses saw an explosion just before one of the crashes. Both planes were Tupolev Tu-154 jets. That's a standard airliner on domestic flights in Russia. The first crash happened in Bukkake, about 110 miles south of Moscow.
Bukkake?
Splattered the faces of all the people.
What is it about plane crashes and death that make anchors say cock and
cock?
Cunt.
Brokaw got away with it for years.
Wow. Yeah, he did.
He couldn't even speak.
He couldn't
And he was
talk.
giving us the news.
He had that L thing where he couldn't really say his L.
Weird.
Got stuck in his throat.
Look,
I bet he was betting people. How much do you give me if I say cunt tonight?
United Airlines 767 took off from Cockfuck Airport this morning. Oh, wait a minute. It was Newark Liberty.